Hello, hello, everybody. I'm Christy Darty. I teach hand lettering and doodling with a focus on faith. This is my sidekick and best buddy, Jenny, and also my assistant. She works with my Facebook group. I have a membership called, what is it called? Christy's Lettering Tribe. Y'all, I had a different name at one time. That's why I'm confused. Christy's Lettering Tribe. Actually, I had two different names. And we've had a full year of this, so I just couldn't think. But Jenny's my assistant there, and she gets the flow going. And tell them what we just started this month.
What we just started this month?
You brought something new to the table. What did you bring?
Okay. Journal prompts with Jenny. So I created, like, between the Christmas and the first of the year, I was sitting there and all this came to me, and I created a list, a journal prompt for each week of the year, so that means there's 52, and just a journal prompt. And I tell everybody what the prompt is, what the word is, and then it's up to them to create whatever it inspires them to create, whether it's a word or a Bible verse or a picture or all three or whatever. And then they put it in a book, and then you post the picture, and then I post mine, and whoever wants to post theirs and do it, they do it. And it's been fun so far.
I love seeing what everybody does because it's all so different.
It's so different. Yeah, that's what I love about it.
And just for someone to give you a word that just makes you think, it's just so different than just trying to come up with something yourself. It's such a great challenge. I love it. And that was such a good addition. Jackie's here too. Hi, y'all. Hi, Debbie.
Good morning, y'all.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're going to talk just for a second about our weekend, and then we'll get started on Devos and Doodles. But if you're brand new, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home. Say hi in the comments. Say I'm new so we can say hi back to you. And if you've been around forever, thank you. We love you too. And if you've just come a few times, we love you too, and we're so glad that you're here. But go ahead and set a reminder each week at noon Central to come live with our live. Because we're in East Texas, so Donna loves the weekly challenge. I love it. She's good at participating too. And the thing is it's like, if you want to do it, there's no pressure, but if you want to. Hi, Jennifer. Right. And I saw Valerie. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so you'll tell your weekend first about your little girlfriend thing, and then I'll tell mine.
Yes, I invited my mom and a friend of ours over, and it was cold. I built a big fire, and we had ham and potato soup and a salad and some garlic toast, and we just sat and visited. And then after dinner, we watched a movie and just had a little girls' night. And that's what I did on Friday night. Saturday, I just got a bunch of stuff around the house done. So
Jenny's really good at painting the picture of just like making you want to be a part of something. For example, like when I first started getting to know her, I mean, she would just like, let's sit around the fire and let's get a cup of coffee and let's just visit. And I was just like, I was so busy. I was like, I should do that. She's calmed me down a little bit about like trying to take more time for myself.
I calm her down. Oops. I calm her down, and she like gets me excited. We even each other out.
Hold your earrings up. Ooh, can't do this right. Jenny made these earrings, y'all. And no, before you ask, they're not for sale, but she made these for me, and she made those for her. And okay, is it clay?
It's polymer clay, and I would make them for sale, except they don't like resin, and so it's hard to make them to seal them. So I had to. It was an experiment because I've not done that before, and so. But it was.
How'd you get the shape? Did you have a little cookie cutter thing?
I had. It's made for polymer clay. It's not made for cookies. But yes, I had a little.
I want more themes. Like,
I have some crosses and some flowers, and I'm going to try to do a few more. But I'm going to try doing a glossy spray instead of the resin to see if that'll work and make it a little easier.
Yeah. But these are good enough to eat. They look like little cookies.
They're supposed to be like little sugar cookies.
Yeah. So cute. But y'all, I forgot about this too. I haven't even talked about our Valentine workshop. Today's the last day to get the discount. So you save $10 if you sign up today. I'm going to pull this up real quick. It's our watercolor love notes workshop. 3 days. There's going to be card making, there's templates, a supply list, and a private Facebook group. This is not the discounted price. It's 15. So Jenny, can you put that link in the
Yeah, I'm
comments
getting it.
for? Thank you. She's getting the link for us in case somebody's interested in signing up. We'd love to have you. If you're in my tribe, don't sign up. You're already involved. You're already part of it. That's part of your membership. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my weekend, y'all. This is it's sad. It's so sad, but God is so good. So I grew up in a small town in East Texas, like 5,000 people, until I was about 11. And those 11, well, from ages 5 to 11. So for those 6 years of my life, I spent a great deal at friends' house. You know how, well, back in that day, you would run the neighborhood, right? And my mom was basically like, shut the door. You're not coming in. You go play. You go play. Did your mom do that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, that's what she said they did to her too, growing up. And so I would have to go find something to do. Well, my friend Jenny, her mom would allow us to come in. And I
Her
had,
name was Jenny too?
yes, yes,
That's
yes,
funny.
yes. I had the greatest memories at their house. Now, Jenny and um, we didn't even, she didn't play well with me. That
Not
sounds weird.
not me.
I don't mean it like that. I meant like, she would rather do other things that I wanted to do. So I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I would play with her little sister and her brother. So she had Wade and Casey. And so just I have the best memories at their house. And just sweet, sweet times. And their parents were, I mean, her dad, Jenny, their dad, he is a bigger A&M fan than I have ever met in my life. I've known him, since he was little. Anyway, okay, so long story short, you get it. This family was precious. Well, the parents passed in a car wreck this weekend or last week. It was about 6 days ago, I guess. And it was just their time to go. What can I say? And for them, my friends, to have both parents go at the same time is just like shocking. And we're all still in shock, but the sweet thing is I got to go and see a lot of people because I haven't been to that town in years, and my mom hadn't either. And so we saw lots and lots of people that I grew up with and that were friends with my parents and all that. So that was sweet. And they love the Lord. They were huge, um, involved in their church. They were really good they just were really neat people in their town, big leaders. And so you can imagine, y'all, how many people came to the funeral. And I went to the visitation, and it was wrapped around, people were in line wrapped around the church, which was sweet. And they were, it was cold, it was freezing, but we were out there waiting. So, but I got to go and say goodbye. And I got to see one of my best friends, Jamie, from growing up. Um, it was her uncle. And so Jamie and I were friends here in Tyler. So, anyway, Jenny, you're getting all kinds of compliments, Jenny. You do need to do a demo, right? Like that's a whole different ball game, but maybe. Hi, Eileen. Okay, so let's get started on Devos and Doodles. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Tell us in the comments if you did anything special, and we'd love to hear about it. And I'm going to pull up my phone so we can look it up. And if you're brand new and you're like, what are we doing? We are doing, well, we call it Devos and Doodles every week, but we're going to do a short devotional, and then we'll do a little lettering together. So if you get a piece of paper and a pencil, you'll be good to join in with us, or you can just watch either way. Okay, I'm going to pull this up. And I'm going to pull up the Bible app. And in case you don't know what that is, it is an amazing app. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to find it. Holy Bible. When you click on it, it should be YouVersion is the name of the app, okay? And it's great because it's got free content, so we can all do this together, which is really nice. And I already have the study pulled up, and it's under plans down here. So when I click on it, it's going to say Word of the Year, and then I'm ready to go. So if you want to just go find this, you could just search up here, find plans, and then type in Word of the Year, and then click on it, and then you'll have it handy. And we've already done what you can go back and watch, or just start today. We did reflecting on your past year. That was week 1. The second one is longings in the stillness. And then today we're doing week 3. And it says day, but we only do one a week. So just letting you know. Oh, thank you, Linda. That's sweet. Deborah, your son got married. That is exciting. Congratulations. That's big news. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're on week 3, choosing 5 themes. And a lot of you already know, like you've already chosen a word of the year, you've already decided, and some of you have thought of one, and then you're like, do I want to keep it? Maybe I'll change it. And then some of you don't have one at all. I just ask you to pray about it, for these next few weeks and see if the Lord brings something to your mind. Because honestly, I'm having a hard time this year. Like anyway, I'm tossing around some. I still haven't committed fully. Like today, I came up with something else, and I'm like, maybe that should be it. Anyway, so choosing 5 themes. Each year, I ask God to guide me to a theme word or phrase for the year ahead. The process varies with each year, but generally, I take time reflecting, like we have the last 2 weeks, remembering, considering, journaling, and praying about the year behind and the year ahead. As I do, themes rise to the surface, words that connect to where I am in life. The last few years, I mulled over a long list of words and circled the words that jumped out at me and slowly narrowed them down. One year, I had been asking God to bring the theme to mind for a week or so. I was out on my small moss covered patio when a song from my youth group days popped up from 20 years ago. And it's, "You've turned my mourning into dancing again. You've lifted my sorrows. I can't stay silent. I must sing, for your joy has come." And just like that, I knew my word was joy. That year, I began digging into the Bible with my theme. I realized then that joy and sorrow connected. Throughout Scripture, joy and sorrow hang out in the same verses as unlikely siblings, connected despite seeming so opposite of each other. That year, my dad died in April. These 2 words intermingled every day. The joys of watching our young dog pounce and prance and play made brighter in contrast to the sorrow that weighed me down. I was thankful that before my dad passed, the Lord gently illuminated the relationship of joy and sorrow. Then I could see joy and sorrow not as good or bad, but 2 sides of the same coin, each making the other more poignant. Today, let's narrow down our potential words for this year to 3 to 5 potential themes. If you're struggling to know where to even start, do an internet image search of word of the year list. Before you read through the list, ask God to guide your heart and mind. Whether you read through a list of words that leap off the page or words that well up from your heart and mind, I encourage you to land on 3 to 5 words or themes that resonate deeply right now. In your journal, and this is on the side, if you're going to keep up with a journal and take notes from what she suggests to do, which I absolutely, what's the word? Encourage you to do, but we're not doing this part together. This is like independent. So, okay, in your journal, what does this word make you think of? How does this word relate to a struggle or hope you have right now? How have you experienced this theme in your life lately? What emotions rise up when you think of this word? As you ponder all this with God today, consider asking Him, Father, what theme are you inviting me to focus on this year? Jesus, how do these words and ideas connect to my life and heart and soul these days? Spirit, how do these words, themes express my deep longing and desire? Okay, and then we can go this way, and we've got different scriptures that this is the scripture we're going to write today. This is Psalm 119. Your word is a lamp to guide my feet and a light for my path. Okay, and so what are we going to write that on? Well, if you are brand new, just grab a piece of paper and just write it. If you want to join in, we are doing something called a zine, and it's one piece of paper, and it's got folds on it, and it folds up to be a little booklet in the end. And I have a link that will send you how we made this booklet. If you want it, just let us know. Put zine book or something like that, and Jenny can give you the link for that. But it's a video that you can watch. I taught how to do it. You want to fast forward the first 10 minutes because we're talking about other stuff. And then I show how to do this. And there's a link in there for you to also get the template so you know what day to write where. So this is our title page. This was week 1, week 2. Now week 3, y'all, is here, but we're going to flip it around like this. Okay? We're going to flip it around like this. Jenny, did you get the link I emailed you? Okay, that's the one I was thinking today might be the best to give out. So everybody see what we're doing? This is where we've been. Let me zoom out for 1 second. But if you're new and it's a lot, you don't want to try to catch up with us, right? Just start where we are, and then you can go back and catch up with us. I'm just saying, like right now, you don't want to try to do everything we're doing, right? Okay, so we've got our 8.5 by 11. Mine is cardstock. I felt like cardstock folded better. And then, like I said, title 1, 2. Now we're going to flip it. Okay, so you're going to, from the last one we did, we're going to go to the left. If you want to see one that's already done, this one I did on in Procreate on my iPad. Okay, so there's that. And then when you open it up, I've got 1, 2, and it's all folded up so you can't see. But anyway, that one's upside down. But this one's all done, so you could just see what it looks like when you're done if you do it on Procreate or if you do it here. And the last one, you'll get to write your word of the year on there. Okay, so let's get started on our square for today, our rectangle for today. And I am just kind of showing you different little techniques on what we've done. So the first week we did, every week I've actually used a glaze pen, which I love because it's like this black glossy pen. It writes like butter. And then I used some watercolor brush pens here. Same thing here. I just didn't have a lot of color on this one. So we thought last week, let's do more color. And so we kind of did some different things. And today, let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to fold it up like this. I still like it where it's, flat, not all folded up into, but I can reach it better like this, I think. Okay, so I'm going to start with my erasable pen. And let me go back to this one. Okay, your word is a lamp to guide my feet and a light for my path. And you decide which version, Bible version, that you want to write. Okay, so I'm going to start with lamp right here. I'm going to write big letters. To guide my feet, and then light I'm going to write down here. Feel free to use a ruler and make lines if that makes you happier, or an envelope template, or a laser level. I use all those things, but don't be a perfectionist. Don't be, too much of a perfectionist about it, because we want to enjoy the process and realize, why are we doing this? It's not for the most beautiful piece of art you've ever made. It's worshiping the Lord, right? And writing His word. Okay, your word. I'm going to go ahead up here. And feel free to mix up your fonts, to mix up your capitals, lowercase, do tall letters, skinny letters. Just mix it up. Have fun with it. Practice new things, new different things. Okay, your word is a lamp, and then to God, to okay, my feet and fits right here. And then, I guess I'm going to put over here because I ran out of room over there. A light for my path. Okay, and then path, I'm going to go ahead and write this right here. P-A-T-H for my... Okay, so now we're going to draw. I'm going to change my erasable pen so it's easier for you to see, I think. I'm going to do a red one so you can see the difference of what I'm... Okay, so I'm going to start with some lines kind of like this. Right here. And I'm doing a light bulb, if that helps. And then I'm just going to kind of go around and just play with it because it takes a minute to kind of get it. So it's not going to be perfectly symmetrical, and that's totally fine. And then I'm going to make a line here and here, a couple of lines there. I'm going to do this right here, and it's going to be hanging. Okay, now yours could be longer and skinnier. It looks totally different than this one. I just did what I had room for, but all light bulbs, light bulbs are different, so there's no perfect way to do it. So you got a heat gun yesterday, Linda. Woohoo! And some friction pins. I love it. Okay, then over here, I'm going to draw. I'm going to, hang on. If you don't know what we're talking about with the friction pins, I'm using a friction pin. It's an erasable pen, and what's so neat about it is it can erase with a heat gun if you have one. Okay, now I'm just making 2 straight lines down here. This is a flashlight. And then I'm going to make an oval. Okay, an oval. For like the lens of the, I don't know what you call it, wherever the light comes out. I'm going to put a little line right here. And then I'm just going to put lines like shooting out the light. And then if you want to put a little switch on it, you could do that. And then I did not write the scripture, so let's do that. Psalms 119, 105. Okay, there we go. Hello, Deb. Welcome. I'm reading what Jenny wrote to Linda. Have you drawn things just so you can watch them disappear? All right. Now, I've been using, they're just so easy to use, okay? So watercolor brush pens are so easy because you don't have to get any water. You don't have to, it's just easy. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and pull these out and have these ready. And I'm thinking of what colors I want to use. And, hearts, typically pink or red, and of course yellow for the bulb, and then I don't know, whatever we want to do for the flashlight, whatever kind of ties in. So I think I'm going to start with these this time, and you're coming to the love notes. Yay, Deb. I love it. It's going to be so fun. So fun. If anybody has not seen the samples that we're going to do for that workshop, let me know, and I've got them right here. I've got them right in front of me. I love the watercolor. I love doing watercolor, period. It's fun. Okay, so there's, how easy is that? I mean, it's so fast, right? And then I'm going to do this here. And I haven't even traced around these. So just remember that, whatever you're doing. And I'm going to go ahead and add those little lines. And then I'm going to add pink for the heart. And I could do silver for, I just love color more than just using silver. But I could use, gray. I could use gray. I guess we could add some silver, metallic silver though. I'll do this because that's kind of traditional, what you would see. That doesn't look super gray though. And I was going to do that with it, but no, that does not look pretty. How about blue for this? Flashlights can be any color, right? So let me see what color this blue comes out as. Ow, sorry. I hit something. It's always a good idea to practice on other paper until you know what you're going to get, right? I think I like that. I've had these for a long time, so they might need to be upgraded. But everything will look better once we get, so that didn't even look like blue, it looks like green. Once we get them traced. Tracing around it, it'll look a lot better. Okay, so now I need to decide with my lettering, do I want to letter it all in black like this one? Okay, this looks more serious. Or do I want to kind of mix up some colors? This looks more creative. Either way works. We're all different personalities, right? And this one maybe is in between. Well, I don't know if it's in between. One thing that I liked last week that we did was to put color down behind. I'm just going to try this. Now this is a different marker. It's not a highlighter, but it does look like one. It's an eco line, which for this, there's no magic, but oh, I love these markers for lettering. They're so pretty. And maybe I'll see if I can find another lighter color to use. Again, always practice your markers so you know what you're getting. It's not super light, but I think it'll be okay. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a bubble around this word. Did y'all see, anybody see my digital doodle class I did last week? I did create my puppy Twiggy. Okay, I got to show you what we did. Let me show you real quick. You ready? I printed it out and I added googly eyes. Isn't that so fun? So in the class I taught how to take your dog's picture and how to like accessorize and make, I didn't like do the whole card or whatever, but I just showed kind of like, you know, how to, I showed how to design it. And then after class, I printed it out and added the googlies. But are they not, y'all, if you bought this at the store, wouldn't this be an $8 card? Wouldn't it? Be saving a lot of money. It was so fun. And then some of y'all have posted your dogs. And I'm just like, oh, it just makes me so happy to see y'all. I love it. So cute. Now, I have other markers that we could play with that I could just show you. This is a good time for me to demonstrate markers. This is a nice soft color. Let's see how this works. Thank you, Candy. You saw that? Oh, good, Mary. All right, so this one, let's just see what happens here. I know it's a soft color. This is a brush pen that I would like use to do hand lettering, like brush lettering. But you can use them for other, need to make a card line to sell. I know, right? That would be fun. I would love to design cards. The selling part, the printing and the shipping and all that, that's a lot harder. The designing, because you do all the work. But I've designed stuff before and then it be, sold. Or if I design something for somebody and they use it and they print it themselves and all that, that's different. But yeah, I know that'd be so fun. I'd love to come up with my own design. Okay. These aren't as smooth as I'd like. I'd love for them to just look really, really clean and smooth. But I think that's just the look you get with markers. Sell them to companies. I know, right? That's what I need to do. Now just tell me how to do all this stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. Oh, I hope you do get to create. Make sure to post your dogs on the Digital Doodles Facebook page. It's not a private group. Anybody can join it. But that way we can have it all together, like where you can find each other's. Okay, now I'm going to get my glaze pen. And if you don't know about my glaze pen, you don't want to sleep on it. Don't be sleeping on the glaze pen. I don't remember if they got any more back in stock. Will you check that link, Jenny? Okay. Okay, so this is a butter smooth pen that it dries shiny, so it still kind of looks wet, and it's a little raised, and it's just like the best ever. So what I do when I first open it up is I remember there's a little crust on here, like a little, I don't know what you call it. So you want to get that off because the glaze sticks to it. And then you just want to kind of get it warmed up, and it takes a little bit, and then it starts really flowing out. So I like to get it warmed up on here so it doesn't start sparse and then get too thick. Does that make sense? I hope so. Jenny put the link for you if anybody is interested in going to check out the Facebook group. It's Digital Doodles, and anyone's invited. You don't have to have an iPad. That you probably would be more interested if you have an iPad, because that's what I'm teaching from. But I know some of you are shopping and you're like on the fence. Do I want to get an iPad? Do I not? And so that's a good place to go see and to ask questions to other people, because I don't want to talk you into anything that, that you would regret. But I just can't imagine you regretting it. Unless you have bills to pay and you can't afford it, then don't buy it. But if you have some birthday money or something, it really is such a great therapeutic activity. Oh, and I didn't show you also, I want to show y'all whether you do, okay, if you like to color. The glaze pens are back in stock. Okay, good. She put the link there for those. These, I think you get a 2-pack for, I forgot how much. But I think it's a decent deal from what I remember. And it's good that you get a 2-pack because you'll go through it. 2-pack for $7.13. Yeah, I especially shipped to you. You don't have to go get it. Yeah. If anybody's watching and you're new and you're like, but I can still see the pen lines from when she wrote. No worries. I'm going to take care of that in a few minutes. You've got to stay to watch the magic. Don't leave. It's going to make your day. I asked Santa, but after the flood and hurricane we had and the money we spent fixing everything, Santa laughed pretty hard. Oh, goodness, Deb. There is more. In the future, you have something to look forward to. Goodness, I'm so sorry. But oh gosh. Okay, tell us. Can you update us on that you have a place to stay and everything? I really would love to talk to some people who are. I know, a lot of people in North Carolina were in tents still, and that I heard the president, helped to get them a apartment, so that's good. But you want to talk to people who are really there they can really guide you and tell you what's really going on, and not just the news. But they still need lots of prayer in North Carolina, and I know also California. iPad's what I wanted. I live on Tampa Bay, and we had 13 inches of water in my. Oh my goodness. Oh, Deb. So Florida too. Yeah, that's right. So 13 inches of water in your house, y'all. I like to when I'm tracing using this pen. It will smear in the beginning if you don't let it dry. So I kind of try to go from left to right because I'm right-handed. And so I'm going to go ahead and trace this, because if I wait till I'm down here and then I go back up here to trace it, I'll probably smear it, because that obviously I've had that happen before. So that's why I am tracing this next, and you might not care, but it might save you. Wow, I still can't get over 13 inches. And I can't believe y'all went through all that. Have you been in hurricanes before? And anybody else here been in a natural disaster before? Still cleaning up and rebuilding, and oh, I know it's going to take a while, isn't it? Hmm. Hi, Christy. Oh, well, Christy, what have you been in? Becky, a tornado. Oh, ooh, in Lubbock. That's horrible. Some of you, I mean, we're all from different areas, and so some different natural disasters sound scarier than others, because you're like, oh, I'd rather have a hurricane than that, but oh my goodness, all of them sound so scary. I really got good at saws and carpentry. I lived here for 25 years and never had one until wow. Wow, wow, wow. You have, Lori? Part of living in Florida. I guess so. 2000 ice storm. Oh my gosh, Christy. Where is that? I'm assuming the tornado was a while back, but maybe not. Okay, so this is kind of close together, so I'm going to get a different size pen. This one's a little bit thicker, and they may run together. So I'm just going to get a different pen that I have that's a smaller tip, and then trace it. Arkansas. And I'm sorry if y'all can't see. I kind of have to hold my hand right over it when I'm using some of these pens. Some of them I can do at an angle, but some I cannot. Okay, we're about to do the magic trick, so are y'all still here? Okay. Okay, so the magic trick is taking a heat gun, and I'm going to hold this up to the camera so you can see. Yeah, so you can see. But you can see right here where there's red lines from the erasable pen. You can see right here where I didn't trace it exactly right. There's some right there. There's some over here. Hello, Summer. Isn't that amazing? So much fun. And look at the shine. Can y'all see that? Oh, look at that shine. I mean, goodness gracious, it's wonderful. You had a tornado hit at the end of your block years ago. I was heading through my dog. Wow. I know, Tammy, isn't this the best? Okay, so there's some tips and ideas for you today. You definitely can. Hang on, I want to embellish it however you want. Oops. But I can't wait to see what you guys are doing. Now, if you would like to, which I would love to start seeing you post these, I have a free Facebook group that I've had for years, and it is called Wait, what's it called, Judy? Oh, Hand Letter Doodle and Pray. Sorry, um, Hand Letter Doodle and Pray, and it's a free group. Anybody can go in there and post. I don't do any teaching in there or anything, but it's just a way for you guys to connect. And we would love to see that what you've been working on, because I'm sure that you guys, are coming up with ideas that I hadn't thought of and getting fancy. Who knows? You might be adding glitter to it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jenny just added the Hand Letter Doodle and Pray Facebook link if you're interested in going over there and checking it out. Again, we don't do a ton of stuff in there, but it's a great place to share your stuff. So, all right. Oh, before we go, let me show you. Okay, this is I haven't shown y'all this. I haven't shown you this because I just finished it. So this is my coloring book. And here's like just a few pages, about 5 pages out of it. And I made it with my digital stamps. So whether you are a digital person or not, you could, if you got this coloring book, it's digital, by the way, then you could print it out and color it. You don't have to have anything digital. All you just need to print it out and color it. Okay. Grandkids, whatever. Then, or if you're a digital person, you can drop this in Procreate and then you can color it with Procreate. So anywho's, do y'all know that I'm a dachshund fanatic? If you didn't know, you don't know me very well. Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of this. And I'm like, you don't know me very well. Do y'all know how much I love dachshunds? Are you back on here, Jenny? Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. What else? So I was going to show all this. Okay. So especially if you have not seen the Valentines that we did, this is the plain one, and you're getting in the class, you're getting a template for this. So you don't have to buy them. You can just have the shape. Or you can buy them. I give you the link. Oh, they're really nice. I mean, they're really nice, good. Can you tell, Jenny? I mean, like good quality. I can't hear you. Are you talking?
Sorry, I had it on mute. Yes, they look like they're good quality.
I use gold, I use watercolors. I use gold metallic pens, and I use glazed pen on here. But you can use anything that you already have. I always say, use what you have. Use what you have. Here is my girlfriend one, my Galentine one. I'm going to show you how to do a wax seal if you've never done that, or even if you have, just how fun they are. And this one I left blank so you can write a long, sweet letter of how much you love your girlfriend, or you can draw in there. You ordered the supplies and the envelopes are nice. Okay, good, Deb. I'm glad it's always good to hear someone else that's seen them know what I mean, because it's they're just really nice. Okay, you can have my heart, but not mine. And if you weren't here the last couple of weeks, what would you put on the inside? You can have my heart, but not my. Jenny would say.
Well, at first I said, I don't remember what I said last week. I said my heater because it was so cold. It changes from week to week.
You said dog the first one.
Did I? Okay, I thought I did. Not my dog.
Somebody said money in the comments earlier. That was funny. And this one says coffee. So you can put whatever you want in here. My templates. Oh, I don't have the templates to show you. The templates have like a dog, like a Coke can, blank Coke can, so you could do whatever soda it is. Just different stuff. So you'll be able to really customize it to yourself. And I also this is really girly. This is generic. This could be for anyone. And I wanted you to have some that were like not all feminine, because there's like Jenny has a son. I don't think he would like this one as much. But some of these work for like most people. There's no one else like you. I did a Googly search. Anyway, so you'll get to make these in class. Again, only $15. Today's the last day to sign up. Don't miss your chance. Jenny just put the link in there. We'll give you the supplies right away. Right away, you'll also get the templates. You can go ahead and start, checking it out.
I just put
And
the link to your stamp set right there too.
oh,
So
good. Thank you. Well, that was the stamp set, the digital stamp set, not the
the
coloring.
Valentine's stamp set.
Oh, and you
One.
have the coloring book up
And I
above.
did the coloring book. Yes, it's in there too.
Okay. And what about the if they
The
wanted
class
to?
is at the very top, but I can add that again. Let's see.
That's a lot of links. Sorry, y'all. But not my craft supplies, Muriel says. There you go. You hit the money. I can't believe we didn't say that already.
Okay. I'm going to put the page for the workshop.
Okay, so we're going to leave this last link down here for the workshop if you want to sign up to do those cards with us. And again, 3 days, y'all, 3 days of content plus all the other stuff. $15 is like a steal. So don't miss your chance to get it. All right, we love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you. Well, my membership, my membership. We will see y'all tomorrow night. We have a guest artist, Pam Coxwell Designs. Can't wait for you to hear
on
from
our
her.
live call, so we get to see each other.
Yep. Yes, and it's a Zoom link, so be looking for that. Yeah. What else do we need to tell them? Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.